Good evening, everybody. This is Yuvraj, as you might be knowing me. Today, we're going to be discussing some basic commands in Linux. If you're starting to use Linux and you don't know what is Linux, and if you're into the terminal and you're a newbie, then don't worry. Everybody goes through this stage, and I'm going to be showing you guys some basic commands that you're gonna be using, to master the Linux command line. So let me just find this. So it doesn't do that. Okay. All right. So first command is going to be ls. So what is ls? Ls is basically a list. You might call it. It's going to be listing the files in a particular in the working directory. So for example, I'm in the root directory. This symbol means the root directory, the primary directory, the first one. So as you can see, in the root directory there are so many directories. A directory is just a folder, simple words. ls is just going to list those folders, whatever is inside the current folder you're in. ls has many other usages. ls.l lists out the directories with their permissions. So here r is read permission, w is write permission, x is executable permission. So L is just listing it out. LA is showing all the hidden directories as well. It is showing some hidden directories as well over here, guys, so you can see some hidden ones as well. So that is ls. The next one is cd. Cd means change directory. Obviously this is not going to work, right? So we're going to use cd to change the directory. Let's say we're going to use ls to view the directories here. Let's say we have to go to desktop, so we are going to put change directory desktop. So let me just tell you, Linux is case sensitive. Case sensitive means capital D is different than D. So if you put desktop, it's going to say no such file or directory. But the same way around, if I just put D, capital D, it's going to just put me to desktop. So change directory desktop. Let's say let me just list out the folders in desktop. Okay, there we go. Let's say I'm in, okay, let's say we are in this kind of folder here. Let me just say I just want to go back to desktop, but I don't want to go all the way around. How do I just go back one folder? So you're going to use cd and double dot space double dot. It's going to bring back to the previous directory. You can do that, and I don't think you can do that anymore with root, right? Yes, you can't. This is going to bring back to the main root folder. So this symbol means home folder, this symbol means the root folder, right? Okay, let's say you're in let me just list this out. So here let me just go to home. Okay, there's nothing in home here. Okay, let me just come back to the working folder here. Let me just go to desktop. Pardon me. All right. Okay, let's just say I'm in some other directory, some entirely different directory, and I just want to go to some entirely different directory. So let's say I'm in the this working folder. I'm in the desktop squared. Let me say I want to go to root etc. What if I just there's a folder called etc. Let me see how I can go to it. If I just put cd etc, it is not going to send me there because there is no working directory called etc here. So what if I just specify the entire uh, path to it? So I'm going to specify that it is in the root folder by the backslash forward slash, I'm sorry, if I'm right, and I'm going to specify the name of the folder. So I'm just going to press enter. It's going to bring me here, right? Okay, that's a really big folder. So at any point, if you just put cd blankly, then it's going to just bring it to you, bring to the normal folder, root folder here. Cat means cat is really interesting. Let's say I have test.txt here, right? What if I want to view it without opening it? I'm going to put cat test.txt. This is not only for txt file, it's for any kind of configuration or any kind of editable file. See, there's hello world inside this file. It's just going to print it out, right? It's cat. So what if I just want to edit it inside a, this is just for viewing guys, let me just tell you. And if I what if I want to edit it, I'm gonna put nano.txt. Nano is a text editor just like notepad or something like that, so you can just put up whatever you want and you can just save it. um, so you know, you can just save this bad boy right here. So okay, that is nano. So what is man? So man is a very important command to know what you're trying to do. Let's say we don't know what is cat. You just heard about it in the internet, you just read about it, just saw it somewhere, but you don't know what it is. So we're gonna just to go to we're going to type in man space the command you want to know the information about. So it's gonna bring out this page. This is called the man page. This is basically called the man page. It's going to show the name of the command. It shows concatenate files and print a standard input. So that's basically self-explanatory. And here concatenate files to standard. This shows you the description and what is it about. It shows you all the help you need here. Even after that, if you need some more help, then you can go to the command and press dash dash help. It gives you all the help you need. Okay, what is sudo? For example, see here, I'm in the root folder and I have the highest privilege. And what if you are not a root folder, you're in a local user? You can't have the highest privilege, right? You can't change the system settings and all that. Sometimes it denies you access. That time, if you put sudo super user do, and if you put whatever command, whatever following command you want to do, it runs it as if you're the root user. It's gonna run the command as if the root user is trying to do it. That is what the sudo command. So let me just go to desktop here. Okay, so if you write a script file or if you're trying to download a script file, it usually doesn't have the executable permission. Executable permission means it doesn't have a permission to run. So as you can see, these two have the green symbol because it has X here in the permissions. These are the permissions, as I told you earlier. It has X, but this one doesn't have X. This doesn't have an executable permission. How do we put that executable permission? So we are going to put chmod plus means append, I mean put, same thing, X. We're going to put the X command and we're going to specify the file which you're going to put it to. And as you can see here, it has the executable command. So rm is a pretty dangerous one. Rm doesn't delete directories. Let me just tell you right now. um, let me just go to the desktop. mkdir is just to make directory. Let me just make a test directory. Okay, let's say I want to remove test. It doesn't remove it because it's a directory. This clearly because rm is a very dangerous command. Dangerous as in it doesn't get back the files you deleted from. You can't retrieve it back. So if you're in a system file folder and if you accidentally delete the whole folder, then you know, that's to prevent that, it's gonna delete the directory. But anyways, if you put dash d here, it's gonna delete the directory. You're gonna force it to delete the directory. Okay, reboot is a really self-explanatory command. This is really um, easy to understand why it is here. If I press this, I'm gonna just restart my machine. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna restart your device. pwd. Okay, let's say pwd. What it is? Let me just go. Let me just change a few folders. Um, let me just come here. Give me a second, guys. Let me go to a folder which is really okay. Let me just say you want to know the folder which you're in. We're gonna just put print working directory. That's it. I'm gonna press enter. It's gonna show the working directory. So that is it, guys, for today's tutorial. And clear command is another command in which you can clear all the gibberish. There is whatever. So you have a lot of stuff here. Let's say, and I'm just gonna press clear. It's gonna end it, and you can press Control C for stopping some process. Let's say there's some installation process or something happening. Let's say apt get install something, and then I can just press Control C to end it. So it's the interrupt function. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and had something to know, and you can start using Linux. And I wish you all the best for learning Linux, and I'll see you guys in the further tutorials. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe down below. Thank you so much.